Hey guys, so Traxxas finally released the Rustler 4x4 VXL. I've seen lots of people with them online, and I wanted to do something special to celebrate the launch of the Rustler 4x4. And I'm thinking, what can I do to celebrate the launch? Well, why don't I just launch this thing? So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this Rustler and I'm going to launch it off these two ramps at top speed, wide open. That's something I've never done before. I have never hit these ramps at full speed. This ramp in particular, I've only hit it not even half speed, very, very slowly. So I want to see if these ramps can send this thing all the way across my yard. Maybe I can even get to the trees. This one is 30 degrees, and so it doesn't give a lot of height. This one is 45 degrees, so it gives a lot of height, and it will give you the most distance if you hit it with enough speed. And depending on how this works out, I may take these ramps somewhere and jump some other things, and I'm going to swap out the pinion and see if I can hit this ramp right here at 60 miles an hour out at the park. To give you an idea of how much distance it's going to be. This is right here at the edge of the asphalt. So we're going to walk out. And right about here is about, yeah, see, it's 26 feet to right here. So this tree is about 32 feet. So if it lands by this tree, you know how far it goes. And if we go way out here, man, right here, this is 56 feet. So we're almost to the woods. It is 82 feet. It is 82 feet from those ramps to my woods. I don't know if it's going to go quite that far, but I guess we'll find out, won't we? All right, let's see how far that was. That wasn't quite as far as I thought it was going to go, but I think it's pretty good. Let's see. Right here, 51 feet. 51 feet. That was pretty cool.
That's right here too, next to that.
Yeah, the hole that's already in the yard. Yeah, that seemed like a pretty hard hit, but everything looks fine. Didn't strip anything, didn't break anything, didn't break any axles or rods or anything. This thing is pretty tough. Let's keep going.
I thought he would go farther if he stopped hitting the tree.
This thing is taking like a champ, isn't it? Not breaking anything. I really was expecting something to break, but no, this thing is doing good. So I know that I'm not landing on its wheels. It's difficult for me to do that because, for one, it's very hard to control it in the air. As well as it flies at low speeds, I don't like trying to control in the air when it's moving that fast. I don't want it to land under power. If you land under power, it's going to strip the gears out. I'm really worried about destroying the drivetrain. I'd rather it just fall and tumble, and that's fine. It can take it. It's very durable. But the drivetrain, if you land wrong, if you land under power, it can strip the gears. I'm trying to avoid that, so that's why I'm not correcting it as much in the air as I could. I did try that last jump. I tried to control in the air. Once it leaves that ramp, it just doesn't have the mass in the wheels to do it. All right, now we're gonna do the 45-degree ramp, and I'm not exactly sure if it's gonna survive it because it's gonna send it way up into the sky, or at least I think it is. I may be disappointed. I don't know. Let's find out. All right, it's not getting as much height and as distance as I thought it would, but it's still pretty cool. It's still pretty far. It's exciting to send that thing flying. And I have got a crazy idea. I'm going to try to jump this part of my shop. Originally, I was going to jump that part of it, but it's not going to get that much height. But I'm going to see if it'll clear this section at least. Well, that didn't go as planned. Look, I left tire marks on my shop. Now I have to explain that to my wife. Don't tell her, shh. All right, we're gonna pack this thing up. We're gonna take the ramp and the Rustler and we're going to go out to the park. We're gonna change out the pinion and we're gonna send this thing full speed and see how far it'll go. So we're here at the park and we got the whole place to ourselves pretty much. There's a couple of people back there hitting baseballs, but other than that, the whole park's to ourselves. And we're trying to find a place to set this ramp up and jump. And I kind of have this idea. I'm going to run up right here and I'm going to jump and I'm going to land it right in this patch of grass and dirt so it's not so hard on it. I'm going to set the ramp back. I'm not sure exactly how many feet, but that way it's going to clear all of this and then it'll land over here. I don't want to put the ramp right against this because I don't know that's going to clear that fence or it may hit that fence. I want to stop short of that fence. I want to land in here somewhere. We're going to start some test runs. We got this at 25 feet, so it's 25 feet from here to there. We're going to see exactly how far it goes. It's probably going to go farther because we can get up more speed because we got more space. So that was just a test run. That's how far it went. Quite a ways. That cone just marks it. It doesn't tell you exactly where it landed at. 63 feet. 63. So every time it's landing, it's hitting with so much force that the motor is pulling away, and so the pinion and the spur isn't connected anymore. So I guess we'll have to fix that every time. I don't know, but nothing else is breaking or bending or anything. So if that's the only part that's giving, that's pretty good. But I'm gonna swap out the pinion now. I'm gonna put the pinion so it'll go 60, and we'll hit this thing wide open and see what it does. We got the 60 mile an hour pinion in there, so we're gonna hit that ramp wide open. We may only get one shot at this. Let's find out. That was absolutely awesome. Let's see how far it went. Wow, that was so cool. Let's see. All right. He's standing over there. We landed at. So that's 75 feet. Here, we're gonna put this cone down. There we go. We're gonna try again. The Rustler, it lost power somehow. I don't know how, but right before it hit the ramp, you can hear it in the audio that it lets off the power just a little bit right before it hits the ramp, so it wasn't going full speed. I'm not sure what caused that, but we're gonna try again. All right, new personal best. Let's see, that was so cool. That was absolutely insane. I tried to land it. I did not mean to do that many flips in the air. That was accidental. as it started flipping through the air, I was just like, man, I didn't mean to do that. My mistake. It went a good bit further. Let's see. We actually moved it to the spot where it landed at. 83 feet. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna see if I can do a little bit better. All right, that's gonna be the last jump of the night. I landed, kind of rolled away from that one. So did I land on my wheels? I don't even remember. I don't remember what I saw. It is so hard to see this thing once it leaves that ramp. Let's inspect it and let's see how it turned out. All right, guys, we're back at the house. It's time to look at the Rustler and inspect it and see how it came out of all this. All right, so one thing, this wing is really tilted up. It should be much flatter than that, but all that landing on the rear end makes that wing come up. I swear, one-handed, kind of difficult. There we go. You can see the inside of the body where it rubbed a bit. But it's not really broken anywhere other than back here where it was slamming to the ground constantly. But you saw what I was doing to this body. However, the Rustler itself, you see, it's actually in really good shape. I didn't break anything. One thing that did happen, these pieces right here, the springs would come off and do like this number after it would land. So that's about it. The suspension and everything looks good. I did bend this shock rod on one of the crashes, and so I had to bend it back, and every once in a while it would get stuck. But I'm going to replace this shock, or at least that rod. But that was for one of the crashes. That wasn't from landing. But I am amazed at how this thing held up. The suspension and everything still looks good. I didn't strip out the gears like I thought I was going to. The motor and everything held on. It just did fantastic. I am really impressed with that thing. Well, there you have it, guys. My video celebrating the launch of the Rustler 4x4 VXL. I am absolutely amazed at this little truck. It held up so nicely. I just cannot believe the punishment it took. I actually bought a lot of spare parts, axles and spur gears, because I thought I was going to tear something apart inside this thing, and all I did was bend that one shock rod. That is amazing. And you saw what I was doing. I see people posting pictures online where they break this thing, and I'm like, what are you doing to break it? I launched this thing 60 miles an hour up this ramp, probably 20 feet in the sky, if not higher, 78 feet, rarely landed on its wheels, and it just took it. I am amazed. And before you say I need to learn how to land, it's very difficult to control it and see what it's doing and focus on everything at the same time. I know you probably think it's easier than it looks. It really is not. I was having a hard time getting it to land on its wheels. I tried. I really did. Every time I was trying to land it on its wheels. But once it leaves and starts going through the sky, sometimes it's just hard to see. It's hard to control. I was so far away. I mean, I had to get really far back so that I could get the run up to that ramp to line it up. It was very difficult to hit that ramp square on every single time. And sometimes I didn't. You probably didn't see all the times that I stopped and turned around and came back because I knew I wasn't going to hit the ramp right. But I did my best. I tried my hardest, and that's the best I could do. But man, I absolutely love this thing. I hope you guys enjoy this video as much as I enjoyed making it. I hope you enjoy your Rustlers, and don't be afraid to be rough on them. They apparently can take a lot of damage. At least mine can. I am so amazed at this little truck. It is so cool. But you know what, guys? I appreciate you guys for watching. I really do. Thanks so much. Like this video if you like it. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this, and I will see you guys next time.